Hi, welcome along to ArsenalFanTV. Now, time to get into our starting 11 for the game. Arsenal versus Doncaster Rovers. Doncaster Rovers managed by Darren Ferguson, who's actually the son of Sir Alex Ferguson. As you know, ex-Man United manager. I heard today he's been talking a lot to his dad to try and work out tactics on to beat Arsene Wenger. But listen, no matter how much he talks to his dad, Arsenal playing against Doncaster Rovers should be easy work. However, you don't take nothing for granted in this thing, because if you do, you can get beaten. I mean, we've seen already some upsets yesterday. Stoke getting knocked out by Bristol City. Burnley getting knocked out by Leeds. So upsets happen a lot in the Carabao Cup because there are a lot of change in personnel. Now, Arsenal this season are in a position where they can change a lot of personnel, but they can still play a pretty strong team. I've seen over the years in this competition, which is essentially the League Cup, over the years, Arsenal have literally just put out a team full of kids. And most times done pretty well, but always come a cropper eventually because they come up against teams that have got a lot of experienced players in there. And even though the kids are skillful, etc., they can turn them over. But this time round, Arsenal have a pretty strong squad where they can put in a mixture of youth and experienced players. So let's take a look at the team that I think we should select tonight. I'm going to go with that 3 at the back formation because I know that that's what Wenger nowadays, that's it. He doesn't do anything. It used to be always 4-4-2 when he first started, then 4-3-3. Now it's 3 at the back or nothing for Arsene Wenger. So in goal, and you see what I mean by experience here, Ospina. An experienced international goalkeeper in goal for this game. Even though he had that little blunder against Cologne the other day, he's a top goalkeeper. Now we're going to go with a 3 across the back. In the middle, BFG. Of course, per Mertesacker. For the, you know, we need space, man. Right? So I'll just call it BFG for this. Right at that 3, Callum Chambers. Now I'm going to be really interested to see Chambers. He did well on loan last year at Middlesbrough. Hasn't really figured yet this season. Was going to be sold. He's still at the club. He's a decent defender. So I want to see him in action tonight. And on the left of the 3, Rob Holding. Okay. Now, wing-back time. This is where we have a little bit of difficulty when it comes to the sort of wing-back situation, because I suppose the guys that I'm going to put in there are not natural wing-backs. Maitland-Niles. I'll keep saying Miles. Maitland-Niles didn't really play well in that position last week against Cologne, but maybe against this opposition he might get on better. If not, we can switch the formation later on. And the other wing-back, I'm going to make Reece... No, sorry, not Reece Nelson. Sorry, my mistake there. Iwobi. And I think that'd be a good test for Iwobi because going forward he's always very good. Sometimes defensively he's still got a lot to learn in his game, although he did do the defensive part very well against Chelsea. So I'll put Iwobi in there. Then holding in the middle, we got Jack Wilshere, which is going to be great to see him. And Mohamed El Neni. So again, as I said, 2, 3 there, very experienced players. Even Iwobi as a young player got a lot of experience. Even Chambers, lots of experience. BFG, lots of experience. Ospina, lots of experience. So, you know, that's pretty decent. And then the forward line, another very experienced player, Theo Walcott. Needs to get himself going. Hasn't had a good start to the season so far, Theo. This is the perfect game to get himself going. Reece Nelson on the left. Can't wait to see him. There's suggestions that maybe even Alexis can feature in this game. Remember, he only played a half the other day. Well, less than a half. About 20 minutes of that game against Chelsea. Still trying to come back to fitness. So you could see on the night, this is different to my formation, that maybe Wenger might put in Alexis here and move Regis Nelson to a wing back. That's a possibility. And then up front, Olivier Giroud. I was thinking about maybe Chuba Akpom, but I think maybe Akpom could come on later on if we've got the game won. But that would be my starting 11. Now, as I said, that is a very experienced team. That's a team, a mixture of youth in Nelson, in Maitland-Niles, Iwobi, even though Iwobi's very experienced. Holding, though he's had experience of playing FA Cup finals. Chambers, young player, but lots of experience in playing first-team football at Middlesbrough last season, and also playing for Arsenal. And then look at the experience here. Ospina, Mertesacker, Wilshere, El Neni, Giroud, Walcott. Listen, I think that's a perfect combination, and that should be way too good for Doncaster Rovers, who will show a lot of passion, a lot of heart. It's their cup final, but this team should turn them over, and I'm going to go for Arsenal winning this game by 4-0. What do you guys think? Leave me your your starting 11 in the comments. But I don't know. I think as manager today, I've got